this field is a place you've got a lot of history at, right?
A lot of history. I've been affiliated with GAA, Grayson Athletic Association, for about 11 years now.
And, you got 2 boys.
Yes.
Both athletes.
That's right.
Sports are in your family.
Yes, we bleed sports, yes.
School's back in session now.
It is.
When you look around at a field like this, what goes through your mind?
The energy, the moments, the memories.
I think sometimes people look at football and I think that's a men-dominated game.
Yeah.
But you're here wearing a whole lot of hats supporting the team. Do you sometimes feel like, hey, this is a space for women to flex too?
Absolutely, absolutely. But coming into the actual football arena, I was very nervous. I didn't know how I was going to be received. And then I'll never forget it, my mentor that brought me in, Scott Bryant, he's actually even more, generationally been around longer than myself. He said, Bree, you've got it. I'm like, but I'm a girl. He said, what does that have to do with it? It's kind of like, you don't have to necessarily, I can't coach, but I can run the heck out of the program. And everyone says, do you get paid to do this? And I'm like, what? No, we get free 99. My payment is the hugs and the thankfulness and the smiles on the faces that I get from my kids. I tell everyone, I've got 2 kids that I actually birthed, but I've got 300 that I've adopted.
When you look at the state of politics, what's the #1 issue you hope our elected leaders will address?
Put more money into the youth, community spaces, sports, mentorship programs. I feel like if we want to build like a stronger foundation, we have to help them get a stronger future, and it starts now.
What do you worry the most about?
I worry the most about the division when you look at like the political leadership level, because I feel like I know our kids deserve to see unity instead of chaos, and they mirror what we do and what we say and how we react and how we act. So, I feel like I would love for the political leadership, in whatever office, to come together and be as one and stop all the fighting and the bickering.
We always end with this question. What are you most optimistic about?
Oh, gosh. I know I'm sounding like a broken record here, but I'm so optimistic about our young. I'm so optimistic about them. I see it every day out here, and I come out here just for football practice or games, I see how these kids, they lead, they help their teammates grow. They're teaching them, You've got 6-year-olds out here that are, telling 8-year-olds, how to do better, how to go harder, hit the bag harder, So, I feel like, our youth is what's gonna be, it's our future.